Looky here. Looky here. It has fully just, oh, it has gone and it's got popped off. Which is pretty sweet. Well, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. Regardless, I feel as though since we are in the greater St. Louis area that it's kind of my responsibility to cover this thing. Also, we do have some stuff that might move to St. Louis. Regardless, I think this is our only tornado warning at the moment. So, felt like I might as well cover it. Regardless, this thing is actually, it's looking pretty damn good. Pretty dang good. It's got good inflow and it's got a pretty good structure at the moment. And I, I highly doubt that's a CC drop, but shoot, I mean, I don't think it is. If anybody knows Schlitt Tyler, he could probably confirm. I doubt that's a CC drop. But regardless, this thing has beautiful structure. And frankly, anybody in the path of the storm needs to be given into their safe spots. So, if you have any Longhorns in Somerset, they need to be in the safe spot right now. This thing is looking pretty robust, and the rotation is definitely tightening. Right along where that CC drop is. But I'm telling you, I don't think that's it. If it is, we got a tornado on the ground. Regardless, y'all need to be in your safe spots immediately. Because this thing is dangerous. No matter what, it's dangerous. Yeah, this is definitely very concerning. It's gonna go pretty uninterrupted, except for maybe these little blips, which hopefully that'll disrupt it. But I really don't think it will. Let's see, there's 3 minutes ago. That's now. Man. Shoot, man, that may have been it. I don't know. But we're at this next velocity scan. It looks pretty good, but I don't know. But regardless, this is a powerful storm, and if you are in Somerset or DeSoto, because this thing could move towards DeSoto, you guys need to be in your safe spots. Anybody in Vinland, but definitely Somerset. Somerset's a pretty big town. This thing's got pretty good, it's moving kind of southeast. So it should be alright, but anything that it does form might go north up into itself, so that would help. Yeah, I mean, shoot, man. This thing does a pretty robust. I'm gonna put you on a second, just for a second. Guys, I'm back. Whew. Let's see here. My computer is running out of battery, so I need to get a charger. Alrighty. So, yep. So this thing is looking a bit tighter. Still nothing crazy, but it's got room again. This thing looks pretty good.
New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded.
So, guys, this is now a observed, I believe this is an observed, yes, we have an observed tornado warning, so that CC drop earlier may have actually been a CC drop. Be right on this couplet, which, yes, this thing is on the, this thing is on the ground. Percent. Oh my gosh, my stream, what just happened? That means that y'all in Somerset, y'all have got to be in your safe spot. Let me get this back up for y'all. There we go. Alright, yeah, now anybody in Somerset, y'all need to be in your safe spots. I cannot stress this enough. This thing is on the ground. It is likely doing damage. It has been observed by trained weather spotters, and it is going pretty much towards y'all. I really cannot stress this enough. Y'all need to be in your safe spots. I'm gonna go over it one more time. Y'all need to be in your safe spots. This thing is on the ground, and shit, I don't know. It's not a drill. This isn't some random tornado warning that's like, oh, it'll never hit me. This thing is currently heading towards y'all right now. We even have a debris ball on radar. Yeah, okay, this thing is not something to be messing around with. Definitely not something to be messing around with. Y'all in Somerset, y'all need to be taking shelter. You know, this is not something to mess around. Because this thing, shoot, it is kind of beelining straight for Somerset. Don't know what else to say about this. If you guys know people in Somerset, tell them to get in. Just tell them to get in their shelters, because this thing it's definitely there. It doesn't even have that big of a couplet on it, but it's there. You can see the debris ball. This thing is mean, and it is going for Somerset. This is my main focus right now. This thing is also coming with some hail, so if you didn't already have a reason, you have even more of a reason to get in your shelter. Yeah, no, you all need to be in your shelter now. Especially, y'all need to have been in your shelter. Because this thing, yep, it's about to basically be on top of Somerset. However, it does look to be weakening. So, hopefully it dissipates before it gets to Somerset. It's kind of pushing back up into itself. It's heading north, which is good. That's great. Probably going to cut itself off, but wouldn't be so sure. No matter what, y'all still need to be in your safe spots. No matter what. Because, dude, trust me, do not take that risk. Do not take that risk.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
Is this thing PDS now?
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
Oh shoot, we have a second tornado. This one wasn't done before. Shoot. That thing. Who? Is this thing on the ground? I mean, oh god. Alright. Where even are we? We're in God's green earth? Oh, we are in Texas? We are in Texas. Shoot. I'm not sure if this thing's on the ground, but if not, it will be very soon. Alright, I'm gonna head back to St. Louis.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Alright, this is for Somerset still. Okay, it looks a bit less robust, but it's still on the ground. I think it barely missed Somerset, which is beautiful. We love to see that.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We have just got a new... No, wait, no. I don't think we got a new tornado warning. Anyway, Jefferson, Missouri. Jefferson County, Missouri, y'all need to be watching out. We'll take another look at this one. Oh boy. This one could be bad. This one could be very bad. I think this thing might be anticyclonic, which is a fancy word for saying it spins the opposite way of tornadoes normally spin. Shoot. This thing sure is going. fairly confident that this one's still on the ground. However, I do think it's weakening. But I'm fairly confident that this one is, in fact, I mean, it was on the ground at one point. Because it does indeed have a tornado observed tag on it. This thing does seem to kind of be ramming into itself. Well, shoot, this one does not look great either. Doesn't look super robust at the moment, and I doubt that we have CC because it's not. But you can kind of see that it's starting to take that same shape. Shoot. Way south. This one is also starting to look like it's rotating. So we need to keep our eye on all of these. The structure of this one is very concerning. You know, I do think that it might be weakening. Actually, I don't know if it's still. It might be off the ground by now. That would be amazing. But that does not mean that y'all are in the clear. Anybody that is in this polygon, y'all are not in the clear. Y'all need to be in your safe spots. We're gonna start looking towards Vala's mines. Up there, you'll need to be in your safe spots. Well, this one's starting to concern me. Shoot. If this rotation tightens, we might be in trouble again. Also, we might have a small hail core. Maystown and Schafflin Bridge. Schalfen Bridge. Y'all need to be likely getting in your safe spots. I'll check back in on this tornado warning. Oh. It might be a debris signature, but I can't tell from this far out. I do think that this thing's trying to basically restart. It's going to recycle and likely produce once more. This thing is also looking very concerning. You know, I'm starting to get some interest in this one. This cell down here. We can see that hook. Obviously, yeah, no, we've got nothing on the ground, but shoot, eventually you might get something from that. I think that we really do have three main areas of interest at the moment. Actually, scrap that. I would even bump it up to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one just got tighter. This is starting to look more robust. This one is definitely starting to look even more concerning. Yeah, this could be very bad up here. When these cells down here continue to look pretty bad. Well, guys, shoot. I'm gonna turn this off because I think this is behind, and that's why it's keeps doing what it's doing.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Alright, we have a new tornado warning. Oh, may have been an updated one. My guess is that one of these got updated. Or upgraded, even. Oh, well, this one may be it. It no longer has its observe tag, but that might be changing because this is starting to look pretty well structured again. I think that this is even more concerning. Yeah, this is starting to look pretty concerning. This south of Waterloo, down by Maystown, heading into Red Bud. Valley Mines, you guys should still be near. My guess is that they will extend that simply based off of structure. Yep, that's what it was. They extended both the New Mexico and the Missouri tornado warnings. Take a look at this one. This one is still radar indicated, and it's also still PDS. And whew, I can't say that it's on the ground, but that velocity sure looks like something. And then actually both of these cells, but we do have a whole line of chasers heading towards this.
And it's gonna be the one that does it.
He thinks that this one's gonna do it. I don't know, Brand. We'll have to see. The storm still looks like it's got the structure to produce. And as I say that, I don't know that this is on the ground, but that might be a debris signature. I'm not sure. Storm by Mavestown is looking fairly concerning. On all accounts, actually. Somerset, I would be very surprised if they do not continue this warning. But my guess is that all eyes are on this cell, simply because of how intense it is. would be very surprised if they let that expire. Because both of these actually look like they could produce at any time. This one especially. And then shoot, we got a fair amount of rotation down here. I'd be surprised if that doesn't get one. This doesn't get extended, and then we might even get one up here. I know is David Simpson. Hold on. Glenbrider WX. I don't know that it's producing, but it's getting close. And there's our area. Now in here, down south, this looks pretty intense. Obviously, it's very hard to see those, but they don't look good. King Connor. Shoot. This one might be about to produce. This does look very broad down here. And we do have some very, 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 very strong looking rotation, especially since we are at a huge distance. Yeah, I'm surprised that this doesn't have a tornado warning. Surprised that both of these storms don't. Potosi actually saw a tornado earlier this year. We've got nobody on that storm. It is really unfortunate. Donald Stinson. Let's see if there's any MoDOT cameras around there that we can use. Really, I'm really curious. Ooh, you're getting laggy. I'm really curious about the storm up north, because this thing looks pretty robust, especially on reflectivity. There's a very clear hook. The velocity is not nearly as impressive, but we saw with this one that it's not always the deciding factor. Now down here, even from a distance, we can kind of see a hook, which is why I'm kind of concerned about that. It looked a bit more robust a second ago, but that doesn't mean that it can't come back. We are very south of the radar, so I just hate doing stuff south. I do think that this is our main threat at the moment. This Mazestown sale. This is turned into a monster in terms of hail. This is a monster. That's what it is. I think that we're about to get some spotters on this thing. However, a lot of people seem to like this one. Fortunately, neither of these are near very powerful radars, I don't think. Which is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. However, doesn't mean that it is possible to still tell and predict what they're going to do. Alright, let's look back at St. Louis, or the Missouri Storms. See this one? I'm getting progressively less worried about that one. Still a little bit worried about that one. And then this cell down south. It's hard to tell you what's going on. It has that look to it, but we're so far away. That's kind of hard to say. I'm trying to pull up some cameras right now. Remote. Let's see. We're looking for Redbud and Somerset. Oh shoot, are we past the river? Oh, we are past the river. We're not going at it. We cannot see this one anymore. Anybody know what the Illinois traffic cameras are? Well, they actually might have a fair amount of traffic cameras. Let's just see here. I think we're looking. Let's take a look, see. Not concerned about that, but this cell, it's got good structure, but I don't know that it's necessarily gonna produce at the moment. That one's still concerned, but I really don't know. We only got one tornado warning at the moment, which is pretty nice. So we were looking. Where are we? Looking directly east of Festus. Well, unfortunately, there are no traffic cameras out there. It kind of sucks, but you know, it has to be pretty much expected. So it's showing a possibility for tornadoes. So good to know that they're recognizing it. This still concerns me, and so does this. So that past Somerset is looking a bit less concerning, which is great. But is still concerning me. Yeah, no, so this one is continuing to look pretty, I need somebody's feed to like, buffer out the silence, because the silence is very loud. Hold on. Y'all think Brad Arnold is free use? He's in the app. Wait a damn minute. Y'all think Brad Arnold is free use? He's in the app. Wait a damn minute. I am not sure. Oh my gosh. I think that this has gone off and done a bad thing. That would suck if that is true. Well, I don't know. It's kind of depends. This cell still looks pretty damn robust, but I've got it. Well, the cell does look. It looks pretty. Looks like it could form, but I'm not sure that it is. Is there one that is southeast of Maystown? I'm gonna check out our Ironsdale one. This one looks. I can't really tell, but for what I know, it's still definitely rotating, so it should be washed. Well, in the meantime, let's check out this thing. Ooh, goodness. And the closer you get, oh, this thing might be anti-cyclonic. That would be pretty dang cool. One of the interesting things to me is that this might not be accessible at the moment. Here's the issue. I know I ain't making revenue from this, but I don't know if I might get in trouble if I use Corey Gherkin. I don't know. I might get in trouble, and I don't want that. So, regardless, all this looks quite looks quite robust. I use robust a lot, don't I? I'm starting to figure out the words that I use and the words that I don't use. And robust, it's definitely up there. Definitely. I'm gonna mute this tag, but I'm still gonna be watching Corey. Because I need all the info I can get on these storms. And we also got Brad. Well, no, we got Brandon. That's who it is. Brandon Comic is able to say little. He's just got a main view of the storm at the moment. Although, I do think that we can see a wall cloud on the storm that they're by. Let's head back up to St. Louis. Check out. Ooh. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if this thing produces at some point. I really would not be shocked. I mean, Brandon Comic has a pretty spectacular view of this storm. I think he's diving right into it. Shoot. I think this crazy son of a gun is diving into it. Regardless, there's surely rotation here in Illinois that we've got to be watching. Right here. Yeah, no, that is pretty it's pretty concerning, but we will see what the National Weather Service has to say about it. And then, let's see, we got some stuff west of St. Louis. Seems to be heading, well, everything is heading straight for St. Louis. I don't think we've got any rotation on these, but I can y'all. Yeah, no, doesn't look like it. This might develop into a little bit of a line, though. Which will be very interesting. This is starting to merge together. And then, shoot, do we have... We might have a hook here. That would be pretty cool. Just because it's the opposite way of usual. Well, although I kind of doubt, but there's no doubt that that is rotating. This iron sail one looks a lot less concerning in my opinion. Seems a lot more strung out in broad rotation, if there's even rotation. But this redbud one, I'm telling you, it doesn't look very good. Although, looks a lot less structured for sure. I am really curious about these. This whole situation is pretty dang interesting. Whoa. Oh, that might be on the ground. Shoot. Of some. I'm gonna take a look see to see if Storm Runner Media has a visual. Let's see here. Or who else is around that one? Might be on it. Hold on. Hold on then. That would be pretty dang cool. Because he always has great visuals. Where is he? He's at Amistad. That, thought that was south.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
I will nearly guarantee that that's going to be for St. Louis. Or it's an update from one. Dang it, I think it's an update. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just an update. Or yes. I thought I was right for a second. Oh, that is some low clouds. Over here. Where's Amistad, though? Amistad? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Amistad. We're gonna go with that. Amistad, New Mexico. Oh, he's right in here. No, it's not him. Which one of these buggers is he? I think he's pretty sure that he's driving right now. No. He's one of these things. But he's in there, I'll tell you. He is in there. Could be a monster at one point. We will have to wait and see about that one. Because that rotation is some. This thing has got a lot behind it. Alrighty here. Let me take a look. You know what? Depending on how this is structured, that may warrant a warning. You know what? I don't think it's that. I mean, shoot, I don't know. There's no sign of CC drop, but this whole situation quite interesting. I'm gonna see who I can get freeze from eventually. Oh shoot! I did not mean to do that. Corey Gherkin. Corey. There's a lot of storm chasers. I'll tell you a lot on that storm. Both of these, really. There's a lot waiting for that one.
new tornado warning has been issued.
That's interesting. I think that is this. That's really interesting. Well, this is interesting. You all need to be safe. Let me tell you. What even is this? What's that? Oh, interesting. Arkansas. I'd be shocked if they don't do something with any of these storms. Because I mean, shoot, that the storm structure itself isn't that impressive, but the velocity surely suggests something. And even down here, shoot. Obviously, we've got nothing on the ground, but this looks like it's rotating again. Not again. It also looks like it's rotating. This whole pocket of stuff is heading straight for St. Louis. Obviously, none of it's rotating yet, but it'll be better Washington, I think, an hour. This sure looks interesting. I'm very confident that they will extend this. If they don't, I would be very surprised. Oh, well, shoot. Did they just do what I think they did? They just did a severe one with the tornado pulse. What the heck? That's fine, but I don't know. I feel like seeing one is way more than that. Especially because you might have some amateur chasers out there. I don't know about this, though. It's kind of weird me out. I doubt it'll produce. I really do. I doubt. But these ones might. Really, this one. This Farmington, so. Yeah, Farmington cell over in St. Louis that might just produce. So this one looks pretty dang interesting on velocity. But I do think that's where I'm going to end it for the day because none of these are super robust. You guys can watch the end of my previous stream